everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Frankie.
And I'm Dennis Keton.
I'm only Eddie.
And together we are
the Gatekeepers.
So for today we're going to analyze the game week 15 of the Premier League, which is being played during the midweek. To begin with the results of the previous games, yesterday, we had Leeds United versus Crystal Palace, in which the match was played at Leeds United Elland Road, and Leeds emerged to have one goal against Crystal Palace.
Courtesy of Rafina.
Yeah, and also we had Thomas Pukki being on target to deny Newcastle their first win, Arab win. We had Newcastle
got a red card.
Yeah, early red card. But they managed to get a point that game. So to begin with, this game week 14, yeah?
Yes, 14.
So we have Watford against Chelsea today. Maybe to begin with, I will start with this man on my left.
For me, Chelsea will beat Watford by 3-0. It's obvious.
3-0. So you have decided to go with the slogans of the Chelsea people.
Yeah, no, it's just the reality.
The sponsors.
Okay, so maybe the Chelsea man can tell us more.
Yes, guys, once again, I'm back here excited. Right now, by the way, our status as Chelsea has changed. I'm now addressing you as a fan of the biggest club.
As a one man.
And the greatest club in the world. So Chelsea was voted and was awarded the honors of being the greatest club in the world currently during the Ballon d'Or.
The Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. Then again, it was Ballon d'Or. These haters, their guy emerged position 6. That's why they're bitter. But anyway, guys, congratulations to Jorginho. Jorginho managed to get position 3. N'Golo Kante got position 5. Then in the goalkeepers awards in Ballon d'Or, our Mendy managed a position 2. That was impressive. Above that, I think generally overall Chelsea did well. And just as a reminder, once again Lionel Messi bagged his 7th Ballon d'Or. We as gatekeepers, I know we have our individual reservations and our own opinion.
Congratulations Lewandowski for winning the Ballon d'Or,
which we will be sharing. Clearly you can hear it from Frankie. I'm saying no more, but anyway, Messi won it. Congratulations, since we are sportsmen, and there is nothing much we can say about it. Straight up, back to our game. Watford playing against Chelsea. We all know that Watford is a very slippery team. We saw what they did against Liverpool back then. We saw what they did against Manchester just 2 game weeks ago. And now we will be with them at the their home is called?
The Vicarage
Road. Yeah. So I know it's going to be a different ball game, but basically what we are going to do, we are not going to approach them with we won't be hesitating. We won't undermine them. We are going there to deliver a classical game and to prove to the world why we were voted as the best club in the world. So in this instance, I believe that Chelsea, as I won't differ a lot with what Pogba said, I'm still we love representing our sponsors nowadays. Scoring 3 goals is something which we can do. So in this day, let's keep a clean sheet again. Remember, we are one of the teams which has the most clean sheet. I think we tie with Man City. So the Premier League, yeah. So let's see how it goes. Otherwise, 3-0 for me in this game. Most of our players are good. Lukaku, we saw he made a debut. He came back and played some 10 or 13 minutes in the Manchester United game. So apart from few issues here and there, I hope N'Golo is still recovering well. So I hope all will be well. Otherwise, 3-0 for Chelsea, guys.
Wow. So for me, I'll be giving it to Chelsea, although I'm sure they want to revenge on Watford with a bigger margin because of what we did for them the last week. They managed to get a draw with us at the Stamford Bridge, which they don't have to say anything. Maybe I'll be giving it a 3-0 win for Chelsea. West Ham versus Brighton.
Another beautiful, wonderful game.
Yeah.
West Ham playing Brighton. Remember also West Ham are back. They want to do a revenge
because they have lost. They lost the previous game
against Man City. It was Man City, sorry.
Man City.
In the snow.
2-1.
In the snow. It was crazy. They played a good game, though they lost it at the last minute. But anyway, it is what it is. So today I believe that it's a comeback day, it's a revenge day. So they will be winning this match by 2-1. And again, in the last match which Brighton played, he lost a lot of chances. So I don't know if he will come through tonight and do some justice in this game. But regardless of that, I'm for West Ham to win.
What
2-1.
Well, West Ham, they have lost 2 of their last previous games, so I'm looking up to them to redeem themselves. So they will be coming into this game motivated, and they will beat Brighton 3-1.
You sure?
Yes,
Why are you so much serious?
because West Ham is a good team.
Antonio will be back with his scoring streak, I believe.
And Ben Rama too.
Kufal will be. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, for me personally, I think I'm going to give it a draw for this game. I'm going to give it a 1-1. Even though the Brighton fans were booing the coach after 1-1, a draw with Burnley.
Sure.
Not Burnley. It was another team.
Which team?
With anyway, it was a draw. I remember the fans were booing the coach for a draw, which I think it wasn't something good for the coach and something good from the fans. So I'll be giving it a 1-1. Still, they will still boo the coach, but they have to understand that the coach is doing his best.
And this is football.
Yeah. So Wolves versus Burnley.
Straight up win for Wolves. 1-0. Huang,
One on target.
yeah.
I woke up last night with a feeling that Wolves are not going to make it in this game, regardless of them being home. So it's going to be a spoiler draw, 1-1.
For me, I'll be giving it to Burnley. Burnley to win this game comfortably with a 2-0 win over Wolves. Yeah. Remember, the reason why I'm saying this is because Burnley did not play during the weekend. They were to play against Tottenham at the Turf Moor, but the Turf Moor wasn't good. The weather was too much tough for them. So this gave the players a good rest, and this a midweek game. So Burnley will have a big advantage despite Wolves being at Molineux.
Sure.
Yep. Southampton versus Leicester.
Southampton are in for it because Leicester will be coming guns blazing.
Wow.
They'll be very little and very clinical. This one is a 2-1 for me in favor of Leicester. For Southampton, Armstrong will be on target. For Leicester, you know them.
Okay.
This is a very difficult game, if you ask me. Historically, it's never been easy when Southampton are playing against Leicester.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind, Southampton, they're just from being humiliated by Liverpool. I don't think they will want to allow that streak to continue, regardless of them going to face one of the best strikers again in the EPL right now, who is Jamie Vardy. But either way, I still believe that a lot will have to pay in this game. So again, a 2-2 draw for me in this one.
I also fancy there are a lot of goals to be scored in this game because it will be a match for this and this. The best goalkeeper, of course, Schmeichel will be better than McCarthy, but also the defense will matter also. Vestergaard on the other side, facing his former team. Wow.
Livermore.
It will be
Livramento.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Anyway, I'll be giving it a 2-1 win for Leicester for this game. Although it will be a tough match.
Very tough.
Yeah. Aston Villa vs Man City.
Wow.
Okay, just to highlight you guys, Steven Gerrard is still unbeaten with 2 wins on the road. Man City getting closer to the league leaders who are Chelsea.
They are close. Yeah.
Yeah, with only 1 point or 2.
Just a point.
Just a point. So it will be a tough match. Maybe I can start with let me start with this guy.
The guy from London. I'm from Manchester. They're my neighbors.
Let's start with the
He's
guy
so
from
far
London.
away.
Villa, yeah. Let me start with a London team because that's
With the Birmingham team there.
Yes, yes. So Villa with the new coach Steven Gerrard facing Man City. Man City, they are not it's not like they're unbeatable. They're very beatable. You just need to have the right approach to face them, and you also have to be good defensively so that you don't just let them to do their thing. Because of late you are seeing how Bernardo Silva is very lethal. He's been impressive. I think after Salah, Bernardo is the second best player this season up to now. He's been very impressive. So they just need to work on their defense, and Watkins and crew needs to also be lethal in terms of scoring, because it's a matter of they're facing a team which is good defensively. Remember, Man City have only conceded 6 goals up to now, if I'm not wrong. So that goes to tell you that they are very solid at the back. So Aston Villa need to do some magical and extra things for them to outdo them. So on this note, I don't know, but it's going to be their goals. They're going to be goals. So I favor this to be a 3-2 win. It's going to be a humiliating night for the citizens.
Wow.
I feel the same too. I feel like the citizens won't expect what they'll be going to meet tonight. Same as we are not expecting Villa to beat Man City, but this is what is going to happen. 2-1 in favor of Villa.
For me, a little bit differ with you guys, just a little bit. I think it's time for Gerrard to pose up, but he won't pose up on a lose. So for this, I'll be giving it a draw.
A spoiler.
Yeah, it's a spoiler. 1-1 draw because of many reasons that I have, and I'm seeing that Aston Villa is coming up very, very much strong, and I think the motivation from Gerrard is too much intense. Man City, yeah, they want to get close, and you know Pep Guardiola, when he sees the number 1 team, you remember the last season when he saw Manchester United at number 1, he was not very happy, so he decided to do his own thing. So for this, I think he's so much determined to do this, but Gerrard is also too much determined to pull up Aston Villa from their points to the European games. So I'll be giving it a 1-1. Everton versus Liverpool. It's a Merseyside derby.
This time round, let me start because
you're a Merseyside derby person.
Okay, let me start because Liverpool are our fierce rivals. Well, this one is going to be a spoiler, and if Liverpool don't play their cards well, they're going to be beaten by Everton. Remember, Everton, they have not been good also. Although I predicted they will be impressive this season. Of course, the season is not even halfway yet, but Everton will be redeeming themselves against Liverpool. And if Liverpool try, they might get away with a draw, 1-1 draw.
I also feel it's time for redemption for Everton people.
Yeah.
Man City will also be watching this game. See the results, how it goes. Both teams, Aston Villa, Man City, Everton, Liverpool, it's a match that will be involving both teams. For this game, I think Everton will do their best to try and stop Liverpool, but stopping Salah is very much difficult. So for me, I'll be giving a goal for Salah and Jota, but man, I'll be giving a draw, 2-2 draw this game, man.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that the Watford-Chelsea match will be an early kickoff per se, it will be played before that derby, before the Man City and the Liverpool game. So what that means is both teams will be looking at how Chelsea will perform. So Chelsea winning their first game as an early kickoff will be a motivator for these guys to either win or draw. And basically, the way I told you at first, Chelsea are going to win this game, which will put pressure on Man City and Liverpool. And this being a derby, Liverpool always don't love to be disappointed at their hometown. So I feel like Jota will be scoring, as Frankie has said. Jota, Mane, Salah. So this should be a 3-2 win. in favor of Liverpool. Damien Gray, I hope he plays the full minute, because last time I think he only played 20 minutes. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Townsend was reckless in the previous game, though we know he's always good. So let's hope these players improve, and hoping for the best. Lukadin, it's a high time you improve. You've been playing back good as a wing back, so I can just pull up your socks and give me some points in my fantasy squad.
Just a fact about this match, it's a Merseyside derby, and over the 10 years, Everton has never managed to win against Liverpool. So could it be a surprise with Benitez back at the blue side rather than the red side? So it will be a tough match, guys. Just expect a good match. For that, I think that will be the game I'll be watching tonight, and maybe personally, because I like Man City how they play, and Aston Villa, I'll be watching 50-50 anyway.
just something to mention.
Yeah.
Just crossed my mind. Last game week, Ranieri went back to his home turf at Leicester at King Power.
He was humiliated.
What happened?
3-1.
Today Benitez is
He's not
facing
going back.
He's
He's
facing
facing
his
his former
former team. Up to
Full
you,
of glory.
up to you fans.
Yeah, up to you, the fans. So we will be waiting to see if there will be something surprising about the 10 years, or maybe it will continue with like that. But I'm feeling that there will be a surprise anyway. I'm sorry for you guys. So that's it for today, for today's games. I've been your host, Frankie, and together with the gatekeepers, with me on the left side is
Dennis Ketona as usual.
Emily.
See you tomorrow.
Special edition coming for
We have a special edition for the Manchester United game versus the Arsenal team, and we have also the London derby, which is Tottenham versus Brentford. See you the next special edition.
Thank you.